we are now in top gear in the Premier League, and of course it is the second phase of the Premier League, the second leg of the Premier League, the second half of the Premier League, and of course things are heating up, and this is the period where the boys are being separated from the men, and of course where the only fittest survive the battle. So if you are weak, I think this battle is not for you, and you are going to be left far behind. So it is match week 20, and of course the star match this weekend is Liverpool taking on Manchester United. Is it still a star match? Yes, of course, because these two teams are the biggest theme in the English Premier League, going by history and their achievements. So anytime, any day, this encounter is one of the biggest and most watched Premier League game that we have every season. So of course, why not? Yes, one of the team is not doing all that well this season, talking about Manchester United, but again, in terms of matches like this, you know that form sometimes doesn't count, because even the team that is not doing good going into matches like this end up winning games like this. But of course, it is Manchester United who is sitting 14th on the Premier League table, playing against a flying Liverpool side who is sitting number 1 on the Premier League table with 45 points and 45 goals. That is a massive return from Liverpool. So it is not a good time for Manchester United to play Liverpool, because they are a total opposite side. One is in the form of their life and the other is at their lowest low. Manchester United is I think on their lowest low, while Liverpool are flying so high. And like I earlier said, Manchester United are sitting 14th on the Premier League table after playing 19 games in the Premier League this season with a total of 22 points. And in their last 5 games, they have lost 4. That is, in their last 5 games in the Premier League, they have lost 4 and won 1. That is the game against Manchester City, and they have been able to score a total of 21 goals and conceded 26 goals. This is unacceptable from Manchester United. This is not Manchester United level. If we want to talk about Manchester United problem, we are not going to live here. I think Manchester United have more than 99 problems, and you cannot begin to talk and exhaust all Manchester United problem this season. In fact, in recent years. So Amorim was hired midway into the season, of which I think is not the best thing. Is not the best thing to do. As at that point, I was thinking that Manchester United board would be wise enough to sacking ETH was not a bad decision, but I think they should have trusted Ruud van Nistelrooy to take this team to the end of the season, and then you bring in Amorim, who you know that identifies with a particular style of play. And yes, when you bring him at the end of the season, when you bring him next season during the summer, he comes in and of course he points out players that he will want to work with and who he cannot work with, and then you bring in players that are suitable to his own style. But bringing a coach like Ruben Amorim in the middle of the season, I think, is not a good idea. And that is why Manchester United has been struggling. These guys are struggling to understand Ruben Amorim's style of play, and also trying to keep a balance on getting points. This is too much for players. I think it is not the preseason. So if it would have been the preseason, yes, you know, it is what players can manage. But this is the middle of the season. I definitely know it's going to be difficult for players to begin to have a balance between understanding a new style and also wanting to win games. And we know how difficult the Premier League is. We know how difficult teams from the Premier League can be. So I think this is one of the reasons why Manchester United is struggling, and of course we hope that they can get their feet in no time. So I actually really think bringing Ruben Amorim as at the time he was appointed is a very, very poor timing from the Manchester United owners, and they are traveling to Anfield, and Anfield in recent years has not been a good hunting ground for Manchester United. In fact, it has been a slaughter ground against Manchester United, where since 2018 they have managed to only score 1 goal since 2018 at Anfield. So that is to tell you that it is not a good hunting ground for Manchester United. And again, looking at their form this season, it can only get worse. But again, it is a game of football. Anything can happen. But against this high-flying Liverpool, it's going to be very, very difficult for Manchester United. It's going to be very difficult for Ruben Amorim to get a result in this encounter. Liverpool this season are the best team in the Premier League. There is a reason why Liverpool is sitting first on the Premier League table with 45 points, having scored 45 goals with 8 clean sheets. There is a reason why they are sitting first on the Premier League table. They are the best team in the Premier League. Nobody come close to Liverpool, except we see a massive dip in form for Liverpool. I don't see anybody catching up with Liverpool. They are first and Arsenal is second. I think they are ahead of Arsenal with 6 points and also a game in hand. So that is to tell you how good this Liverpool team is. And his lot has come in, and the work that man has put in cannot be overemphasized. Yes, they have players, they have group of players who have been together. They have experienced players like their Salah. Salah is in mad form. Salah has scored 17 goals already. 17 goals in the Premier League after playing 18 games is crazy. Salah is I think Salah is in the form of his life. He has scored 17 goals and have been able to assist 13 goals, 17 goals and 13 assists. That is crazy coming from Mo Salah. So he's leading the charge. He's leading that front line with his experience and his talent. When you fall back, they have Van Dijk, who also is using his experience in that back line. So this Liverpool side, they are having the best time of their life. They are playing very beautifully and they are getting results. And I think this match against Manchester United is not going to be different. Sorry to Manchester United fans, but this is the reality. I don't think Manchester United is at the level to match what Liverpool is playing right now. They can only try. Yes, they can only try, but they cannot match Liverpool at this point, and it's going to be difficult for Manchester United to get even a point in Old Trafford come Sunday. Let's even pray that they don't get beaten emphatically. Let's hope that it's not going to be an embarrassing scoreline for Manchester United. There's a reason why Premier League is the most watched league in the world. It is not going to be easy for Ruben Amorim. That is why I sometimes blame Ruben Amorim, because yes, we all know that you have your style. We all know that you have your own pattern of play. But come on, you come into a club and you train with these players. You know their strengths, you know what they can do, and you know what they cannot do. So why insisting that they have to play your own style? Why can't you play to players' strengths? I think Ruben Amorim has his own portion of the blame. He can use these players to their own strength. That is why I said if Ruud van Nistelrooy was in charge of this Manchester United team to the end of the season, I don't think they are going to be where they are right now. I don't think Manchester United will be in 14th right now. I think they should be in the top 10 if Ruud van Nistelrooy was given a chance to coach this team to the end of the season. So Ruben Amorim should understand this and play to player strength. You can manage this squad to the end of the season. Manage them. And if eventually the season ends, we have transfer window where you can push out players, you can bring in players that you feel they can deliver what you want. But you are insisting this is what you want to play. And it's not working. It's not working because these players are not fit for your own style. So unless Ruben Amorim understand this, it's going to get worse for Manchester United. So we are going to sit back on Sunday and watch this game and see the actions it's going to bring, see the action it's going to give us on Sunday. Let's hope that it's not going to be a one-way traffic. Let's hope that Manchester United can at least give a fight. Let's hope that it's not going to be flat game. Let's hope that it's going to be an exciting game and a very mouth-watering game, filled with action, filled with goal, and a lot more. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for locking in. I really appreciate your contribution. I appreciate you being here, and of course, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I please beg you to do that. Please hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video.